My name is Kotaru Hayashi. I loved baseball since I was a kid, and I used to play catch with my parents. I joined a local baseball team when I was in first grade. I also practice on my own and put my passion into baseball every day. However, I wasn't athletic, so it might also be because of my small build and slow feet that didn't improve in baseball. Those who later joined the team overtook me more and more. I was frustrated, but I liked baseball, so I continued to play. There was a general manager on our team and one coach for every grade. Until second grade, they were a kind coach who taught patiently, but even though I wasn't that good at it, but that coach moved somewhere where I was in third grade and was replaced by Coach Naruse. His son Minoru joined the team, but they bullied me for not being good at it.
Hey, what's your name and age?
I'm Kotaro, 8 years old. You're Minoru, right?
Same age. When did you start playing baseball? Did you start a bit earlier than me?
Nope, I've been here since first grade.
Since first grade, really? I thought you're not good at this, so I called you, but I can't believe that you have more experience than me. You're not up for this. You should just give up.
I know I'm not good at this, but I really like baseball, so leave me alone.
If someone likes you as in the team's morale will lower. My dad also said that you're useless.
Useless? What about Coach Naruse?
Huh? What do you mean?
Coach Naruse, isn't he too picky about his likes and dislikes? He ignores those he hates, and he doesn't guide them. That's not something a coach should do.
Are you complaining about our coach?
Because it's true. Putting myself aside who's not good at it. Even those who are good, if he doesn't like them, he makes them do odd chores.
It's your fault for being hated by our coach. Baseball is a sport that needs communication. You don't even know that?
He's just making decisions based on his mood. That's not communicating anything at all.
The short and slow guy is saying something. At least throw the ball to the right spot before you say that.
You too! You're just fast but don't have control.
You! What did you say?
Please stop it! When I answered back, he got mad and tried to punch me. The adults who noticed something strange came and stopped us and told us quarreling is wrong. Minoru has the biggest build in our class with strong shoulders. He's good at baseball and blended well with those in the upper grade. Maybe that's why he became self-centered and secretly bullied those who are weak like me. The reason why he's like that is not only because he's excellent, but also because of his father, who is our coach. Coach Naruse was self-serving and patronizing of people, based on his likes and dislikes. Coach Naruse, I'm done running. Can I start practicing bunt now?
Huh? Are you doing the bunt? Impossible! You lack stamina, so you need to keep running.
But I've already run for an hour. Why won't you let me use the bat and ball like the others?
Stop complaining when you don't even have the ability. Listen, I know everyone's physical capabilities. As for you, you need to run more. Just do as I say.
But...
You never played a real baseball game, have you? You're the only 5th grader who hasn't been chosen as a starting member yet.
About what you just said, it's because you lowered my assessment to the director, isn't it? I know I'm not the best, but I don't think it's to the point that I can't even join the game.
Ha! You don't even know your abilities. I'm appalled.
Then please tell me specifically what I need to improve on. I won't improve just by running.
I'm not expecting anything from you. Whatever you do, it's a waste. How about you study instead of playing baseball?
But I like baseball.
Impossible! I'd be wasting my time if I spent it on you. If you want to play baseball, how about you take out the weeds?
But...
Pulling out weeds develops your basic physical strength. If you don't like running, then pull the weeds out. You can contribute to the team with that.
Does that mean that you don't want to race me? I understand. I'll do it by myself.
I hate cocky people like you. You won't make it to the tournament. Just give up.
No, I won't give up.
Really? Then do whatever you want.
Please excuse me. Coach Naruse never coached me. He let me run and run without letting me join other practices. I know that reason is that he hates me, but I don't know why he hates me. He's probably just making decisions based on his mood. Even though I'm in 5th grade now, I know that I'm not very good yet. But I practiced at home by myself every day, watched baseball to study, and did my best. That's why I think that I could join the games. My parents noticed that. There was even a time that complained to the director. However, the director and the coach have known each other for a long time, so he trusts the coach a lot. He left us to the hands of the coach, so he didn't complain about the teaching methods of the coach. But I still did my best because I didn't want to stop doing what I loved. I knew I still have a lot to learn, so I also know that I'm not good at it. I desperately practiced daily by myself. However, I still wasn't chosen to be a starter member, not even once, and graduated from youth baseball. I went to a middle school where there is baseball. I was quite frustrated in my youth baseball days. I was determined to be a regular this time. However, on the first day of school, I heard a familiar voice saying, "Great to see you again." When I turned around, Minoru was standing there grinning. I froze and he patted my back, then went away. When I learned that Minoru was in the same school as me, I froze for a while in despair. Of course, Minoru and I joined the baseball club. Just like always, he made fun of me, pranked me by hiding behind others, and hooked my leg. He bullied me a lot. But I didn't care about that and was able to work hard with training. The reason is that the baseball club advisor appreciated my efforts and guided me through the process, different from my youth baseball coach. I was to practice what I love with dignity. I had so much fun every day that I didn't care about Minoru pestering me. Thanks to that, my ability improved rapidly. When I was in second grade, I pushed past the third grade and became a regular. The baseball club members are all very good people, so even when I became a regular, they told me that they were a bit frustrated but congratulated me. But Minoru was different.
Hey, you! What did you do?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Why have you become a regular but not me? No matter how you look at it, it's crazy.
It's not crazy at all. My abilities were just recognized.
As for the abilities, I'm better than you. Did you flatter the advisor or something? That's unfair.
No, I didn't do anything like that. I just did my best.
Screw yours, shorty.
Who lost to a shorty?
You! I can throw a faster ball than you.
Right, it's just fast but you can't control it. You haven't changed at all. You've been skipping practices. That's why you didn't improve.
Who do you think you're saying that to? I'll tell Dad about this.
Are you talking about Coach Narase?
Of course. Don't you know that my dad has a lot of connections in the local baseball industry?
What do you mean by local baseball industry?
Shut up! If Dad says something bad about you, you won't be able to play baseball ever again.
I don't understand, but it's uncool to rely on your dad. Why don't you practice more instead of turning on me?
Huh, stop being cocky. Get lost.
Hey, stop it! Minoru raged and tried to punch me like he did when we were in elementary. The people around noticed and stopped him immediately, so I didn't have a big injury, but now that we're in middle school, everyone witnessed that Minoru is at fault, so he got suspended from school temporarily. Of course, his dad was furious and came to school, but instead, the advisor questioned him about Minoru's problematic behavior and was lectured. I'm glad that the people in the school have common sense. Minoru was temporarily suspended so he couldn't come to class. As a result, I was able to enjoy my school life. One day, when I was hoping that he would just drop out, a terrible incident became a reality. After club activity, on my way home, while I was walking on a dark road, a car came from in front. It was a small road without a sidewalk, so I moved to the side as much as I could. But the car plowed right into me. I desperately tried to avoid the car, but I couldn't. The car hit me and drove away. There was a passerby who happened to witness the whole scene, so she called an ambulance immediately. I was able to survive, but I fractured my leg. With the help of the witness and security camera, the driver of that car was quickly found. Yes, it was the car of Coach Narase and his son. Hit and run is a serious crime. Minoru's father was arrested and sentenced to prison. Minoru was also in the car, but his dad was the one driving, so there were no charges against him. However, the incident that I got hit by his father driving a car spread in school. Before I knew it, Minoru transferred to a different school. I'm glad there were no after effects of my fractured leg. After my leg healed, I continued to rehabilitate and got back on track. I can't believe that they did that. Even to this day, when I think about that father and son, there are times when I freeze with fear. I was able to maintain a good mental attitude by focusing on baseball. Then I got taller and I also developed some strength. My daily efforts paid off, and because I had fewer mistakes during games, I was entrusted with the shortstop position. Practice matches, championship matches, I experienced a lot of matches. With that, I managed to graduate from middle school with some baseball activity. I entered a high school with a baseball team that competes with the best in the state. There were a lot of players better than me there. I was even more motivated and continued to make efforts every day. Then, in the summer of my sophomore year, I was finally chosen to be a regular. What's more is that the district tournament is near. For 3 years, our school reached semifinals, but hasn't made it to the interscholastic high school championship. We boosted our morale by chanting, "This year, we want to make it to the finals." Then, the district tournament began. I'll spare you the details on the match, but we won the first game to the finals. Our opponent in the finals is a strong school that has participated in the National High School Baseball Tournament for 3 consecutive years. When I looked at the opponent member list, I found Minoru's name.
Hey, it's been a while. I never thought we would meet at the district qualifier finals.
Right. I didn't think that I would be competing with someone who almost killed me.
My dad was arrested because of you. Brace yourself!
It's not my fault that he got arrested. Let's play baseball fair and square.
Of course, I'm the pitcher. A shorty like you won't be able to hit a single ball I throw.
I've grown since middle school too. I'll hit a home run with your ball.
You can talk big now, but our team will win and join the National High School Baseball Tournament. I will never lose to you.
After saying what he wanted to say, Minoru went back to his team. It was my first time playing against him, but I saw it as a chance to avenge him for what he did to me. I was combative as ever. Then the match started. For the first 5 innings, both teams continued without a score. The game got underway in the top of the 6th inning when I was up to bat first. I've seen how Minoru throws a ball many times, but as expected from a strong school pitcher, he's good. He's certainly getting better at it. But I was determined to hit the ball. First pitch, he aimed for a dead ball. I barely avoided it and managed to get it to the ball. While waiting for the next pitch, I thought, what a jerk! He seemed to have gotten the wrong idea that he had scared me with his first pitch, because his next pitch showed that he underestimated me. I didn't miss that. I can't hit it! I thought, and swung the bat really hard. I hit the ball and it went higher and further, and it was a home run! I got the first point. From that point on, our team got more motivated, and hit the ball one after another. It ended with a score of 6-3 and we won. During the post-game lineup, he stayed down and didn't look up the whole time. He was probably frustrated that I hit a home run. Perhaps he was warned when his whole team found out that he was aiming to hit a dead ball. When I heard about the story later on, I was told that Minoru was their team's troublemaker. Because of this incident, he was removed from the regular. I heard he got brokenhearted and quit baseball. Even if one is blessed with talent and a good physique, it is meaningless if one is not motivated. To be honest, I felt relieved that Minoru, who does dirty tricks, quit baseball. After 4 years of not being able to make it to the National High School Baseball Tournament, we finally made it to the top 8. The whole school celebrated because of our high performance. That was the best day of my life. After graduating high school, I'm now working at a company and belong to a baseball team for working people. Unfortunately, I haven't made any notable achievements yet, but I'm very happy to be able to continue doing what I love since childhood. I want to live the rest of my life playing baseball to the best of my abilities.